We got Dr. Fauci here. And Sarah has the next question.
Yes, Dr. Fauci. While COVID is no longer kind of part of our daily lives, tensions have not cooled regarding the topic, and we saw that on full display during your congressional hearing earlier this month, which we just witnessed, which even became a hot topic on this show. We discussed it. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene isn't the only Republican that's actually calling for your criminal prosecution or imprisonment. How seriously do you take those threats?
You know, obviously you always take threats that people make seriously, but I quite frankly don't know what they're talking about. What are the charges? That you saved millions of lives with the vaccine that you helped develop, or that you got people to do things that were interventions that made them more safe against a deadly pandemic that killed 1.2 million people? So if trying to save people's lives is a crime, then I'm guilty, you know?
Well, they're self-destructive, and you're interfering in that.
Right. Well, to follow up on Sarah's question, you were the steady voice for so many of us during the pandemic, and we thank you for that. Yet your efforts to save lives put a target on your back. At one point, you had an anthrax scare and spent hours wondering if you were about to die. And to this day, you, your wife, your 3 daughters are subject to death threats that require constant security. Does that make you angry? Does it make you fearful? I mean, how do you navigate those emotions, not only for you, but for your family?
It's mixed emotions, including all of the emotions you mentioned. The thing about it, I mean, this is what I'm doing, and it is what it is, and I wouldn't do anything different because I'm about the concern. Of course, nobody likes to be threatened, and I'm threatened with real, credible threats. The thing that infuriates me is the cowardice of people who harass my wife and my children. You know, 3 young women, you know, in the beginning of their professional life, getting harassed both for violent and sexual explicit threats. That's unconscionable. And is that a reflection of who we are in this country, or what is that? I just don't get that, you know?
It's